Gold's lined up for the opening kickoff. Set to go now on EA Sports. Happy to have you, and we are underway. And he's tackled down at the 21. That's where this offense will take over. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And if you didn't know what school Carson Wentz came from, if you didn't know he had played at a 1AA or FCS level, and you looked at his measurables, you would say, now that's what a quarterback's supposed to look like. 6'5", nearly 240 pounds, with the ability to run the football as well. He has the goods.
And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs. And the offense here with a jumbo set in. Ryan Matthews here on the ground. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
And the starting lineups, as always, have been brought to you by Head & Shoulders, the world's #1 shampoo. Caught! And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. And the Eagles are in for 6.
So the first drive of the game goes to the offense. They take it downfield and score. The defensive coordinator is waiting for his troops to get to the sidelines so they can reassess what they talked about to start the game. They wanted to set the tone. Instead, the offense did that.
And a try at the extra point here. And he splits the uprights for the PAT. He's going to try and return this one from the end zone. And he's brought down right around the 23. That's where the return ends. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a former Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it factor, which means they're going to play large in big moments, in key situations, and Eli Manning has always had that.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
This offense has a lot to account for, but at the top of the defense's list is OBJ.
I'm not sure how you really game plan for him because no matter what you do, he finds a way to uncover himself downfield. And the speed gets it from his mom, a former sprinter at LSU.
The snap from the gun. Manning uncorks it. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground. Getting set on first down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. 91 is the mic.
They'll try the ground game. And he picks up 5.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety, but he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. A handoff to Matthews. He's got some yards. Third and 3.
All right, here we go.
Fires into the teeth of the D, and he's able to get the first. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And it's a handoff. Up the middle he goes, able to dance around for some yards.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And an extra tight end on the field now.
Let's go.
Short drop. Tries the right side. And he's able to bring it in.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the first down marker.
We take a timeout as the first quarter has hit its conclusion. We'll have quarter number 2 on the other side of this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Let's go.
Back to the air. And it's complete. Able to bring him down, Rogers Cromartie.
Always good to move the chain, so a nice job by the quarterback to find his man open for a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2 tight ends set this time.
Let's go.
Ryan Matthews here on the ground. Tackled at the 7. Second down now.
Hurry up, here we go.
A handoff to Matthews. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
And on third down.
Green, 39.
And they'll run the counter up the middle. And that was his first carry of the day.
No doubt, partner, it's a game of inches. So close to putting 7 on the board right there.
So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on 4th down. And everybody's stacked up close here. Goal line look defensively. Ryan Matthews here on the ground. And the 4th down conversion fails. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Operating near their own end zone. Handoff, Rashad Jennings. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game. Small gains as they try to accumulate the yardage that they hope will pay off throughout the game.
2nd down and 6. They run the draw. Connor Barwin with a tackle made. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. Third down now following the run. Back deep in their own territory. Middle of the field throw. And picks up some nice yardage.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
And on first down, the give is to Jennings. Stop made by Brandon Graham. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And the defense going with a quarters look. Little motion now from the tight end. And he's able to haul it in. Tackled by Malcolm Jenkins. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The ball swatted away.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
They're unable to connect on the third down pass, and now the punter comes out to boot it away. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. And on first down.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
Goes right side. And he's able to haul it in. He'll have 19 yards on the play. And a timeout on the field. This time it's the offense calling it. The offense back to the line after the completion for a first. Receivers really stacked up on this play.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
A handoff to Matthews. And able to pick up some good yardage.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
Second down and 6.
Now let's go.
Ryan Matthews here on the ground. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. A handoff to Matthews. And he's wrangled down, but not before picking up the first. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with a timeout. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And it's caught 18 yards before the stop. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And time to see how these two sides come out of the locker room as we get set for the third. Here we go. And the kick return is stopped right there at the 20. And they'll go with a 2 tight end look. Throws it over the middle, and he brings it in. And the defense wraps him up. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
So first down here after the completion.
All right, here we go.
Ryan Matthews here on the ground. And the ball's on the ground.
Under the heading of, it can be a simple game when you execute properly. All you want to do is take care of the football. Keep possession. Don't turn it over.
Second down following the run.
Now let's go.
The give to the back. And a really nice game.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for third down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's go. Green 39.
And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. Good throw. Receiver does his job, and it's a first down for the offense.
Excellent execution all the way around. Plenty of time for the quarterback and the receiver to work their first down magic.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Green 39.
This time a handoff. And he's brought down at the 32. Second and 5.
Hurry up, here we go.
A handoff to Matthews. Able to pick up some good yardage. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Now let's go.
The give to the running back. And another 3rd down conversion for this offense.
That's what the offense would call a hard, dirty run. Everyone knew it was coming, but they still found a way to pick up the first down.
And on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go now.
And a nice grab there for the reception.
Brandon, that was a good completion there. He read it was zone early on, and he found a hole in the defense.
And on 1st down.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom.
Ryan Matthews here on the ground. And a good chunk of yardage there. Here we go for 2nd down.
Hurry up, here we go.
They set up the play fake. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Here we go on 3rd down.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
And a point after try forthcoming. And they cap the touchdown with the extra point. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. So he'll take the gamble and run it out. And he's able to return it to the 21. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Handoff, Rashad Jennings. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground. 75% of the way home in regulation. 3 quarters down, 1 to go, and we'll get to that last one after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back as we are about to get underway here in the next quarter. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shotgun formation. And he brings it in for the catch. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
And defensively, they're going to split the field into quarters from the shotgun. Brings it in. And down to the ground there by Jenkins. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And now after the catch, the offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defensive backs they set up in the corners look defensively. The snap from the gun. Manning fires it deep. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
2nd and 10. Slings it left side, and it is complete. He caught it, and a huge chunk of yardage.
Brandon, they've been fighting so hard to get in position to win the game. This one won't do it. But if they score here, use their defense to get the ball back, that could put them in a spot to win the game.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll operate from the gun. And it's complete. Kendrick's able to wrangle him down.
He did a good job completing the pass, but obviously not good enough because they did not pick up the first down.
Second down and 10. Takes a snap out of the gun. Right side throw. Great concentration to knock it away. So the pass incomplete there. Nothing doing against the man coverage.
Excellent coverage downfield. Most times the receiver wins. In this case, the defensive back did.
Third down and 11. Shotgun formation. And that is the second time in this game he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And that will be a turnover on downs. The defense does their job. So the offense has it 1st and 10. A play fake here. And he hauls it in. Ending the play there is Jenkins. And with that, we arrive at the 2-minute warning.
The best quarterbacks work hard on every aspect of their game. How about the sell job by the quarterback there? Faking everyone out with a strong play-action move.
Getting set on 1st down. A handoff to Matthews. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly. And the defensive unit is going to take a timeout here and get together to discuss some things.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Ryan Matthews here on the ground. So the tackle is made, but he's beyond the 1st down marker. And now a timeout is taken by the defense. Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
And on 1st down,
Hurry up, here we go.
they'll keep it on the turf. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game. And the defense is going to take a moment and talk it over with a timeout.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the 4th quarter, you could break a big one.
A handoff to Matthews. Down he goes.
Textbook defense, nowhere to go for the runner. They get there, they make the tackle, play over.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. Handoff, moving up the middle. And now it is fourth down after that stop. So the offense unable to get 6 here. They'll go for the field goal. And that kick is no good. So 1st and 10 from the gun. The D gets there once more, and it's a sack. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on second down. And he spikes the ball. And this brings up 3rd and a mile. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Tries it over the middle. And it's thrown incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The defense here in a dime look. Catches the snap out of the gun. Manning uncorks it. And the defense holds strong. Offense cannot convert on 4th down.
Brandon, I came out of my chair on that one. A lovely-looking deep ball thrown. They were just unable to connect.
Offensive coordinator loves this. Very good field position to start the drive. And a timeout is taken here by the offense. And the attempt for 3 here coming up. And an empty possession here as the kick sails away. And this game comes to an end here today, partner.
Yeah, we get to shake hands and say goodbye until the next time, as do the teams on the field. They'll just hug it out and move on.
And you know, Charles, divisional wins always loom a little bit larger, and they especially come into play later in the season. Sometimes they count as 2.
Exactly. The team that wins, if you've beaten that other team and they have to beat you late, they need that extra one. If you already have a win over them, it kind of cancels out what they can do.
And you know who does not like divisional losses and who loves divisional wins? Fan bases. You hear a little bit more that week if you win or you lose. The chatter starts, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. And let's face it, if you're family and one team likes one team likes the other, you're going to be on the phone right away talking to your family and lording that win over them.